Then you take a big series with the biggest comeback of the season. What impressed you with your club today?
Well, there was a number of things that impressed me. Jeremy Guthrie's pitching performance was extremely impressive. He had a really good first inning, and the second inning he came out and gave up 5 runs. He was getting burned on his off-speed stuff, but at that point, I had a real strong sense that we were going to find a way to get back in this game, and Jeremy. That was it. That's about all he could give up. And we had Bruce down in the bullpen on ready alert if Jeremy continued to struggle in the third or the fourth, to try to keep that score right there and to allow us to crawl back into the game. But Jeremy Guthrie came out and did a phenomenal job in the third, fourth, fifth, and even after we got the lead to get 2 outs into the sixth, which was huge with the way that our bullpen's been. So. I thought Guthrie's performance was extremely impressive. Billy Butler with a go-ahead home run 2 nights in a row was huge. Norrie's big triple was big, and just getting guys on and getting guys in was really, really good to see. We're down 5-0, but it's early, and the guys still believed that they could get back in the game, and they darn sure did.
Yeah, that big triple from Norrie. He's been hitting it well of late. Is it health? Is it confidence?
No, there's nothing wrong with his health, and there's nothing wrong with his confidence. He's just finding some holes right now.
How about Kelvin's performance in the 7th coming in?
Tremendous, yeah. Came in and did a great job. I was really trying to get Scott Downs to get one of those 2 guys out because Santana's been so hot left-handed. I mean, he looks like he's really seeing the ball good. I was going to let Downs face him in that situation. Then if they pinch hit for Dickerson, I was going to have Kel ready to come in there. But when the first 2 guys got on, I had to bring Kel in, and he did a phenomenal job of holding the fort right there.
Kind of lost in the shuffle is Esky's 2-out hit in that inning, too. That's got everything going.
Yeah.
Get that going. You guys might not even crawl back into this.
No, might not. But, Esky had a good night. 2 hits tonight. Lorenzo had 2 hits tonight. Billy with 2 hits. So Norrie with 2 hits. So. Good night for us offensively.
Nice to see Holly come back, wasn't it?
Nice to see Wade and Holly. I mean, these guys, our bullpen guys right now, they're going, above and beyond the call of duty. I mean, Holly's been in 3 out of 4. Wade's been in 3 out of 4. And, they came in with great stuff and closed the game out, both of them. Herrera pitching on, back-to-back days, which isn't that unusual, but, did a nice job.
What does it say about this team, too? They fall behind 5-0 and have the confidence enough that they know they're going to come back.
Well, it was early enough. They felt, right from the beginning, hey, come on, let's go. When we tacked on that run, I think it was in the 3rd inning, that kind of broke the ice for us, and that put it down to a 4-run game, and then bam, come back the very next inning and get 4 runs right there to tie it up. Norrie's triple was big, but then, the wild pitch was big too to put us back in the ball game in a tie situation.
Going back to Guthrie for a second, Ned, how tough is that, mentally on a guy like that he knows he's probably going to give you more innings, that, that 5, with the way the bullpen is, he knows he has the leash to give you some innings and then able to kind of erase what happened and just do it.
Well, he's a guy that doesn't let much affect him. He's like Jason Vargas out there. They just go out and do their job. He messed up when he didn't cover the bag, but it didn't freak him out. A lot of guys would be worried about not covering the bag, kicking themselves in the rear end, taking away from their focus on what they need to focus on, getting that hitter. Jeremy Guthrie does a great job of. Once that pitch is thrown, whatever happens, boom, he flushes it. Now he's focused on his next pitch. And, he's pitched a long time in the big leagues, and, that's why he's been so successful is because he's very calm, he's very composed, and he has the ability not to get too rattled no matter what the situation is. I mean, he gave up 5, had a hard time stopping the bleeding there that second inning, but if you looked at his face at the end of the first inning or at the end of the second inning, you couldn't tell what would happen. He's got the same expression. He just competes.
Hit by a pitch swing. Isn't it supposed to be intent? I mean, he was just came through it as he was falling away.
The third base umpire called a swing.
Right.
For me, that wasn't a swing. But you can't. That's arguing balls and strikes, and there's no replay on it, and it wasn't the right call.
And that was his same wrist that's been hurting, right?
No, I got him up in the forearm somewhere.